Let's make the best tank in the game. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video, fellas. Just like it says, we are going to make Poseidon Shark, which is, at this moment, the best tank minion in the game. The way I'm making him move and show his animations is by clicking on the skills, so you can do that if you want. But as I move him down, you can see his bonuses. So he's got 45% damage and 45% damage mitigation. So he's going to do a lot of damage, which is going to help the skills that we'll talk about. And then with the damage mitigation, he has the highest mitigation of any minion in the game at this moment. Looking at his stats, he's got a healthy amount of stamina. I have around, 5.5 thousand total stats, and I run as a tank. I'm like 1,800 stamina right now. In the future, when I get my gear all fixed, I'm probably going to hang around at 1,200 stamina because my hit point percentage is so high. So the reason I'm saying that is because there's potential for me to be the low stamina tank on the team. So any attack weakest or attack lowest hit points skills will go to me, and then he'll still be there, and any attack highest hit points or attack strongest skills will go to him. And that's kind of how you want to do it. So you definitely want this guy if you're a tank, either way. So looking at his skills, but his attack stat's a little bit low, but his speed is high, and with his attack damage bonus here, it's going to work out. He's going to work out. He's a little bit of a speed tank, and if you look at his skills, you'll see why. So he's got attack nearest enemy. He's got an attack nearest enemy 1 SP that is a leeching skill. I'm told this skill basically heals him to full with his damage bonus. So you spam that as much as you can. He stays alive. As long as he can get attack between the hits, and he doesn't get one shot, which shouldn't happen, he's just going to be super survivable. Yeah, it's amazing. His 2 SP skill is attack furthest with a leech. His next 2 SP skill is attack 3 randoms with a leech. Get a little tail wag there. I know you guys like that. And then he's got a 4 SP attack nearest enemy that is also another leech. Honestly, I feel like these are the best tank skills in the entire game. I think these skills are better than Thunder Fury. Like if I could just snap my fingers and have these skills instead of the Thunder Fury skills, I would absolutely do that. But you guys know I'm wearing Thunder Fury because of the stats and bonuses and all that. So let's make this guy. Let's go to Fusion. We're going to click over to, actually before we do that, let's talk about getting the minions. So I do want to show this off again. I do have a separate video on it, but this is the monster recycling interface. And if you see here, you get some really good options in here. Allosaur is a raid boss, Steel Dragon is a raid boss, and Alloy Shark, which I'll be showing you guys in a second, is a very, very, very rare raid spawn. So if you see Alloy Shark in this area, you definitely, it would be a good option to do it. You see Mech Snake here, and you need 10 of the Mech Snakes. I'll show you that in a second. I don't think that's a good purchase because it would be easier for you to go capture those with gems than it would be for you to go get an Alloy Shark. He was very difficult. It took me 30 raid runs just to see an Alloy Shark. And so that was very difficult. And I used a legendary catcher. If I didn't have the legendary catcher, Alloy Shark probably wouldn't have talked to me anyways. So that would be very, very, very difficult. We're talking like 200 raids plus, probably even more. So anyways, to keep it short, if you see Alloy Shark here, he's a really good purchase. The raid bosses are not a bad purchase, but those are better. And don't do epics there. You can get epics other ways. A lot of events will give you free epic catchers, and that's how I got my Alloy Sharks. But let's go back. Let's actually go to make this guy. We're clicking on Fusion. We're going to Legendary, and we're going to be scrolling a little bit. Okay, there he is. So these are from, as it says, from 7-8. You actually don't want to go to 7-8 to catch this guy. Like I said, you should get epic catchers from events, and then you want to go to the secret dungeon in Zone 7, and then you can run into 3 to 4 of these guys in one map. So I only had to do 3 maps to catch all these guys. And like I said, I had that epic catcher, so it wasn't too bad. But stealing that would be kind of a pain in the butt. That's a lot of epics. Over here, 4WD is the raid boss legendary that is in raid 7, and then Alloy is the super rare that is also in raid 7. So it's kind of nice. Most of the stuff is in one spot. And let's click on that button. We're going to do it. It's been a while since I've used something. When you're catching these guys and when you're fusing minions, you want to make sure that there is an event that is going on that is going to give you some sort of reward. So definitely do that. Have a little bit of patience, and it will be rewarding for you. And like I said, you click on the skills, you get to see what's going on, and there you go. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go into Ordeal, and I'm going to put him on the team. And so we're going to do an 11. I can do higher, but I've mentioned reasons why I don't want to do that quite yet. Let's take Sword Envoy off, and let's put in, where is my boy? I just made him. Watch him just like not be there. Did I pass him already? Goodness gracious. Poseidon Shark, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting boomer eyes. I can't see anything. I'm going to put him up there. And then I'm going to swap that. All right. So if there's attack furthest, Poseidon Shark will take care of it. If there's attack front 2, full armor mech, he can handle attack front 2. And then I got these 2 guys on here. I'm going to slowly rotate out my current team with the new team that I'm making tonight. So let's jump in here and let's get at it. Kind of got tired of seeing my budget build team out there. It's nice that they can get the job done, but I do think that this is what I need to do. Those are the wings that I need to get. I'm trying to find those wings. But this might be what I need to finish off campaign, and also I want to have more guild boss contribution and so on. Also, there is a chance that I'll be building a DPS set, and I can use Poseidon Shark as my main tank, and then I can wear my DPS gear so that I can contribute more guild boss damage for my team for Guild Boss 1 through 4. To be honest, though, my guild will probably have enough damage before I finish my set. But hey, we'll do what we can do. Things change. We gotta adapt with it. But anywho, Unity has killed their 4th guild boss for this week, and I think we can kill 5 next week, which will be the cap, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Also, if you're curious about the text, they had to revert the text back to this text. There was a crash that was occurring with the new text, so they're going to work on it. They're going to fix it. That text is coming back. I know it was starting to grow on a lot of people. A lot of viewers were really liking that text, so it will come back. Don't worry about it. But obviously, if they're having crashes, you got to deal with it. And the reason why I'm here and I'm testing this is because a lot of the times when I would run this content, my entire minion team would die, and then I would solo it as just a solo tank, which, as you can imagine, is very, very slow. So I'm hoping that we'll see less of that, and I'm kind of thinking about just doing one. I'll check to see. Let's check now to see what the time is. 7 minutes. Let's go. Let's do another one, and actually, let's go to 12. The reason I don't want to do 12 earlier is because if you unlock a higher difficulty, but it's super slow or it's not consistent, every time that you load back into Ordeal, it's going to say 12 and you're going to have to drop it back to 11, which is like the slightest thing, but it's still a little bit annoying. But hey, I think after my team is done, maybe 12 will be normal for us. So what I want to see is I want to, push this to the limit, but I don't want to make the video too long. I'm going to try to keep all these at 10 minutes. The next one up is going to be... Do I want to do Zeus Bird next? I know I'm doing Zeus Bird, and I know I'm doing Sword God, but we'll see. To be honest, Sword God is more of an investment. Right now, she's okay. She's going to do good damage, but I think she's not going to shine again until she gets augments and minion gear, however they're doing that. Because if there's any way to put crit on her, I think she's got 30% crit. If you can get her crit to like 60% or anywhere close to 100%, I think hands down she is going to be the best DPS minion in the game. But as it is right now, she is a little bit underperforming for how difficult it is to get. But I've got confidence that she'll be fixed in a timely manner, and she'll definitely be, up to snuff. But hey, we'll check it out. If you saw my updates video, you heard that Notzilla was announced. We don't have any details on it yet, so we'll be checking that out when we can, but that's pretty exciting. But, hey, team's doing what it's supposed to do. It's really the 5th wave where you really see any of the, any of the difficulty there. These enemies have offensive procs and defensive procs. So that's fairly difficult. Now, those are the wings that I need. If anybody knows what the names of those are. I took a screenshot of them like a while ago, and then I lost it or it got buried under the screenshots. I'm thinking about trying the wings that the furthest enemy has, just to see. It's not the exact right red, but I'm just checking stuff out, And there's no plans for it, but I definitely still want to make an offhand Thunder Fury. I feel like that'd be awesome. And I'm going to need something to do with the Thunder Fury materials that my guild is going to get in the future. Wow, I'm very surprised that I'm taking a bunch of punishment here. I am wearing my Reflect build, so I'm definitely missing a lot of defense. But hey, looks like I'm the one taking the hits, and Shark is doing fine. So, I've got around 40, 45, 50% damage reduction, a ton of other bonuses, and 30% reflect there. So interesting. And yeah. Oh no, I'm on loop. I'm on loop. Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're doing one more. And then how do you exit out of here? I guess in the 5th wave, I'll manual it so we can see. Like I said in the update video, I want them to add a looping button, just like the auto battle button. That way the player can toggle it easily. So we'll see if I can get out of here. This will be my first time breaking loop. But there you go. I kind of like that sword that guy has too. Speaking of cosmetics, they announced that there will be a Cosmetic Shop, so I'm pretty curious to see how that's going to go. I'm always looking for different stuff. I don't think I'm going to wear Thunder Fury forever. I think it's cool for Thunder Fury, for new players to see someone in town that has the Thunder Fury on. It's like, okay, that's cool. Maybe I want to aspire to that or try to get that or whatnot. So I kind of like showing off some stuff. But typically, as you can tell, I really don't do a lot of flashy cosmetics, big things. I try to keep it simple, fellas. And also, I actually don't like the color red at all. I don't like red at all. I do like the anger head. It's like the device or the headpiece. I think that looks awesome, so I just kind of made a build that fit. And also, you couldn't cross cosmetic items at the time, so the only gun that I had was a red gun. So I'm like, all right, red gun, red hat. Let's just make it work. But there you go, for anybody who cares. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of red. It's like, what are you a fan of then? But anyways. So I'm going to try to be lazy and do as much autopilot as possible, but I think if I manual the last kill, then that'll get me out of the looping battle. It's my fault I had that left on. Looping Ordeal is one of the most amazing things ever, I've got to say. What a time to be alive, fellas. You put it on, and then it's on, and then that's it. You set it and forget it. It's like that those chicken infomercials. You just instead of knocking out the fat, you're knocking out the ordeals and getting some gold. As far as the mount video, though, let's check this out. This is the Thunder Fury, I believe it's leeching. Yeah, 2SP leeching. There you go, decent heal. I would like to note that the Poseidon skills are higher percentage multipliers. So Poseidon skills are better than Thunder Fury. That's just how I'm saying. Still think it's a good item for a tank, but you're not using it for the skills. So boom, we did that. Hopefully I'm able to sneak out of here and it won't loop me. If not, I'll probably just cut the video and go take a shower or something. I don't know. Okay, we're out. So let's turn off loop. And there you go. So decent amount of sample size and testing. Obviously pretty good. I could probably go a little bit higher with Poseidon. However, I'm getting beat up a little bit because I've got all this reflect gear on. And I'm wearing offensive pet, so I'm surprised I'm taking damage. It's kind of good to actually see me take some damage, because look at these bonuses. It's pretty defensive there. Damage mitt. All right, anyways, not about me, it's about Poseidon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So another minion coming your way.